はい、じゃあ、it's time to start. おはようございます。はい、じゃあ、it's time. This class is Robotics course. And this is the first class, so therefore I first introduce this course. Okay? The goal of this course is aiming at learning the fundamental knowledge on robotics. Fundamental knowledge. What is fundamental knowledge? It is very difficult because the class hour is limited. So therefore, the items that seems to be useful in your future are selected and picked up for students who do not specialize in robotics field student, but also other field student. So and trying to connect knowledge and findings with actual problem and subjects. So as I explained yesterday, the engineering is separated into the two categories. One is a basic engineering, and the other is applied engineering. Yes, of course, we must know some fundamentals of engineering, but for realistic world, in actual world, the realistic problem is there are so many various kind of actual problem, and there is no correct answer to which for which we cannot find exactly which subject is useful to solve that problem. So therefore, all the knowledge and all the findings should be used to solve the problem. So I hope you have accustomed to make use of learning experience in past as much as possible. In any cases, I don't know you are the basic is for example the computer engineering, electric engineering, or some the intelligent engineering, informatic engineering, and so on. But based on that, also, yes, you should have some special knowledge in some field. But for example, this is some kind of electronics. But you also have to know the fundamental of much more lower, fundamental of mechanical engineering, fundamental of the computer science, fundamental of some other engineering. In addition to that, in some cases, some biological knowledge and human factors knowledge and psychological knowledge is necessary to solve that problem. One of the fundamentals you will have already as the undergraduate school. This is a graduate school. What is the difference between the undergraduate school and graduate school? What do you opinion? What is the difference undergraduate school and graduate school? What is your opinion? Specialized into some focused on some subject is one answer. Yes. Yes. What is your opinion?
More difficult,
more advanced something, advanced technology, advanced level is one solution, one answer. It's okay. Hi, Sam. What?
more self-study. More self-study than.
More self-study. Yes, this is also the passive knowledge acquiring, but the active self-learning, active learning is necessary. Yes, of course. Kazuki, what's active learning, But yes, also the many of them is the correct answer. But I think maybe the undergraduate school is only what's kind of some organized knowledge or already known, very known, structured knowledge you will acquire as a fundamentals. But the graduate school, you should use it. You should use it to maybe you will do some the research project at the graduate school. The research project. Research means what is a research? Research has to do なんかこれ例えばね、undergraduate school, that is maybe some activities for graduation work will be have been done maybe. This is a work. This is a work already known something. This is a work. But research is maybe you should set some new challenge, new problem, or not already known problem. Then you should set some challenge. And so therefore, some research, to make it research, some novelty, new, something new is necessary. Others have not done yet, and when you do, something novel, something special, is necessary as a research work. Then why you can get the master degree? Yourself. You show some novelty, some special activity, then you can get your master degree. So therefore, anyone have not to do that subject. You should set some subject, and you will do to solve this subject, solve this problem by using some approaches. It must be novel. It must have some specialty or a special item compared with other work, compared with previous studies. You must show some novelty, some specialty. So, and therefore, and after that, you can get master degree. Okay. So therefore, no one tell you to solve this subject, to solve this problem. Yes, what should we do? Which subject is necessary? Which knowledge is useful to use to solve this problem? Maybe your supervisor will suggest about that, but you should decide by yourself, and you should act yourself by yourself. That is very important point for studying at the graduate school. Okay, I think. So therefore, using all the learning experience in your past is very important. Tackle the problem with your very best. Not only the engineering knowledge, but also some psychological knowledge, biological knowledge, and so on. So the related field, of course, there are some special knowledge and the related field and others understanding. All of the thing is used to solve this problem. It's very important point. So therefore, it says in this requirement, it is desirable to have learned the basic subject in mechanical engineering because this course is designed mainly for the mechanical engineering student, but not necessarily about that. Robotics is one of the applied engineering, integrating fundamental engineering fields and other relating fields to solve the problem. Okay? So therefore, it is preferable to learn basic of mainly control engineering, such as block diagram, transfer function, if necessary, to study more deeply. The real world spread infinity beyond the classroom. Okay? For the engineers, one important subject is one important fundamental is もちろん mathematics. And the other one, I think two things is very, very important. One is mathematics. The other is the dynamics. I think physical world. We act in the physical world. We treat in the physical world system. So therefore, the dynamics is one important point, I think. So, based on that, the next step is maybe the modeling and the simulation based on this model, and design something, controller design, mechanism design, and something. So therefore, maybe the start point is maybe the math and the dynamics and the modeling, simulation, designing, and something. So along this process, you should use all of your knowledge you have learned past. Okay? はい。で、リマークスってなんだ？クラス。A school is only an entrance to give an opportunities to study. So that you should become active so as to deepen your study, for example, gathering information positively of your own interests and motivations. I hope you have to keep your own motivations to improve yourself, to develop yourself, to work, to act as a real engineers in future. Okay? Yes, this is the first page. I prepared for 4 pages for the introduction. Yes, second page is the procedure of this course. This is divided into 3 parts, the same as yesterday's bioengineering. One is the exercise, the second is the lecture body, and third is the subject. The exercise is I will ask some questions at the beginning of each class. The review of the contents of previous classes, lectures, or self-inspirations about contents related to the following class, that day's class, and so on. In about 15 minutes, you will do some exercise in this class. The A4 answer sheet will be distributed in the class that is written in Japanese or English. Okay? And the second part is a lecture body itself. This style is using the PowerPoint as I'm doing now. You should write down some main point for listening. Not only hearing, but you found some important items or important key point or something. So therefore, to make a memorandum, to take a note is very important for listening. And third is the subject. Further study over the class, over the lecture, because the class hour is limited. So I will give some subject as a review the content of previous classes, or explore the missing item at the class, and so on. I ask you to explore more, or I ask you to review the contents of the class or something. Okay? A4 sheet. To use the A4 sheet, only using the front side, not to use the back side. Put together at the upper left corner, pen multiple sheet, and written in Japanese or English. Top page on front, at the top on front page, the title and the given date and the submitted date, your ID number and your name must be shown clearly. And the body text should be in a professional style, but it is not so difficult. The section item, the body contents must be separated into the sections with appropriate titles, headings, and leading words. Divided into significant paragraph, organized well, consists of simple sentences. And for the easy to learn, the line space side margin is to make it easy to read it for others. So the report is not to yourself, not only for yourself, but for the others, like Rani, to the readers. You should take care about the reader's viewpoint, always. Figures and pictures, charts and tables as necessary, you should add. And references, Japanese or English, so not Chinese, please. Listed in order at the end, indicating the body text with the bracket and the number indication and the reference number, reference 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe. Yes, okay. And received at the beginning of the next class. These 3 steps is a procedure of each classes. Okay. The third part, the textbook. No textbook, but I introduce some reference books. For example, the Springer Handbook of Robotics, the Springer publisher, is this is free access. You can free access only from the within Waseda University, because through the Waseda University library, you can access many publishers' books and the journals. This is Springer is one of them. And the Robotics Society of Japan edited the Robotics Handbook. Sorry, that is in Japanese, but you can watch this at the, yes, these books is at the library over there, of course. And this is a small Japanese textbook, the Introduction to Robot System. This is also in Japanese. At the library, book shop over there, bookstore, online shop, and so on, you can find many books. And these books is maybe the free book, or most of them are free access. Springer Handbook of Automation is similar to this Springer Handbook of Robotics. And the Springer Handbook of Medical Technology is also one of the Springer Handbook. And the download robotics free ebooks is shown like this, and Mechatronics and Robotics free ebooks is shown like this. And the MIT's lecture note you can access freely. And the Introduction to Robotics free course of Stanford University, iTunes is also there. You can access. Okay. So if you want, you can access these books or references on the net. はい、いいですか？じゃあ、third part is note and scores. PDF file. This the contents, body contents of the lecture class, except exercise page and subject page is given as a handout or courseware as the course note. Okay? If you register this course, you can access these materials as a PDF file on the course note. Only through my Waseda page. So you should go to the course Navi through the My Waseda or the course Navi directly. Okay? Presently, the setting is from this lecture class day to for 2 weeks that you can access these courseware, these PDF files. Okay? And the score is decided by the exercise and subject, 50%, 50%. No examinations, intermediate examination, final examination, test. Because I hope you should study as usual, not to concentrate at the 例えばなんか test period, examination period. But I hope you should study always, usually, usual study is very important, I think. Okay? ということで、あとこれはファイナルページはスケジュール。まあちょっと、このロボティックコースでは、What is robot? ロボットヒストリーと、なんかロボットコンフィグレーションとシステム。で、あとはコンポーネンツでアクチュエーター、センサー、リダクションギア、リダクションメカニズム、ドライビングパーツ、デザイン、and fundamental theory of manipulator, serial robotics, serial manipulator, and manipulator control, and conclusion. Okay? Hi, this is design of this course. Yes, this is all of the introduction. Do you have questions? OK ですか？